uncovering the secrets behind their personal and professional success.
So how do you get from Seeing Creek to Hollywood and beyond?
Our mission, to inspire dreamers everywhere.
Live from the O'Hara Construction Studio in downtown Jackson, it's the Bart Hawley Show. I'm David Rice, inviting you to join Bart and his guests. From Concord Community Schools Superintendent Becky Hutchinson, JTV visits the Jackson County Fair and Fisk Fries. For Jackson Pride Fest board member Rebecca Calkins and Mystique Ott. Miss Jackson Crossroads 2025 Peyton Perry Radcliffe and co-executive director for Miss Crossroads Tina Cook. And from the Walton Insurance Group, Rick Walton. And now, here's Bart.
Thank you so much, David Rice, and welcome to the show. Good afternoon, everyone. We're enjoying beautiful weather again today. Right now it's 83, but with our high humidity, it feels like 86, and it's going to feel even hotter pretty soon. But for the rest of today, we could get a degree or two warmer, and we do have a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms. And the Weather Service says between 2 and 3 this afternoon. But right now, there is no rain activity on radar in the entire lower peninsula. So if we do get rain, it'll be, I think, the pop-up variety that we had late yesterday afternoon. Tonight, another chance of rain, a very light chance, 10%, low 67. Our overnight low last night was 69. On Friday, a chance of showers, thunderstorms also possible, partly sunny, 85, and again, the chances are low. Things should clear up, but heat up for both Saturday and Sunday. Sunny on Saturday, 89, and windy, gusts in excess of 20 miles an hour. And Sunday looks to be a typical summer day, mostly sunny and hot, and a high of 90 degrees. Next week, we'll be in the 80s, upper 80s for most of the week. And that's it. The weather from Kelly Express. Kelly Express has savings on some of your favorite snacks. I was in there last night, and they've got the shelves stocked for all your road trips. So load up, heading out of town for the weekend, heading up north, fill up the car, fill up the tank, and head out. Now, Kelly Express also has the lottery, and the Powerball on Saturday will be nearly $500 million. It's approaching $500 million, and the Mega Millions is it's not too shabby either, somewhere around 200 million. So get your tickets. You can't win if you don't buy them at Kelly Express. Pizza special all summer, a large 2-item pizza for $13.99, and that's available at South Street, Jefferson Road, Napoleon at the Galley, County Farm Road, Grass Lake, and Michigan and Robinson. If you've visited the all-new Kelly Express at Michigan and Robinson, it's awesome. Stop in this weekend, cool off as you walk through there, walk through Beer Well. Let's look outside. We had a little bit of haze earlier today, and I don't know, I think it's pretty, looks pretty good right now. I don't see too much haze. We can see more blue skies today. The smoke advisory has been lifted. We don't have an air quality alert, but it's still hanging around in the state of Michigan. Today is Thursday, August 7th. It is Beach Party Day. Griffin, you want to bring in those bags of sand and we'll spread them. It's National IPA Day. And Adam, I know you're a fan of the IPA.
Yes.
Yeah, is there a good one that you like around town?
You know, anything at Ogma is really good.
Oh, yeah.
So I'd
Ogma.
highly recommend anything.
Yeah.
Anything they got there is good.
It's National Lighthouse Day, and the state of Michigan has more lighthouses than any other state. We're the lighthouse state. It's Purple Heart Day and Raspberries and Cream Day. And it's Purple Heart Day because it was on this day in 1782 that George Washington instituted the Purple Heart. Now, originally, it was for soldiers who had done something above and beyond, and only 3 soldiers during the Revolutionary War were awarded the Purple Heart: Elijah Churchill, William Brown, and Daniel Bissell Jr. Now, Purple Heart kind of went away during most of the 1800s, and it wasn't until 1929, 1930 that they started talking about bringing it back. It hadn't been awarded for over a century. So in 1932, on the 200th birth anniversary of George Washington, it was decided that the award, we would start giving it out, but it would be awarded only to those soldiers wounded or killed while serving in the United States Armed Forces as a result of enemy action. So the Purple Heart starting on April 5th, 1917, and it was, of course, posthumously awarded to many from World War I, and it's annually observed August 7th, Purple Heart Day, and those in our community, those in our audience who have been recipients of the Purple Heart, we salute you. On this day in 1974, and I remember this because I just graduated from high school. Yes, I'm that old. And it was the summer of '74, and this guy, his name, Philippe Petit, he was 24 years old at the time, and he did not have permission for this, that he would walk between the 2 towers of the World Trade Center. This high wire artist suspended a high wire, and he walked 8 times across the high wire between the 2 towers in 45 minutes. I wouldn't do it one time. I wouldn't even think about it.
Have you seen the documentary?
I have,
Very
yeah.
good.
Yeah. Now, I'm pretty sure he went rogue. Did he have permission to do it? No.
Nope.
1,350 feet above the ground, and I don't think there was a net either. On this day in 1929, New York Yankees slugger Babe Ruth, and Adam, you're a baseball fan, you might know this, he tied an MLB record by doing what in consecutive games for the second time?
Homering, 3 homers in a game. Close.
Also known as if you do it all at once, Grand Slam.
Oh, Grand
Yes,
Slam.
Grand
I got
Slam.
it. Wow.
He had Grand Slams in consecutive games for the second time. And the Yankees did win that, 13-1 against the Philadelphia Athletics. And I'm going to ask you the year. I'm going to tell you what happened, and you're going to tell me the year. And you can be within 10. So
Okay.
you've got a little bit of leeway here. An adventurous homemaker named Alice Ramsey, she and 3 of her friends completed the first all-female cross-country road trip in a car from New York to San Francisco. It took 59 days. What year did Alice and her crew do that?
The 1934.
Ooh, 1909.
Oh, wow. Way
Yeah.
before. Wow.
Keep in mind there were no signs that said anything like Denver, 80 miles. It was, yeah, no signs. The roads were rugged. They weren't paved. So it wasn't quite an accomplishment, even though it did take 59 days. And I bet they slept in the car because because they didn't have the Holiday Inn at every exit. They didn't even have exits. All that happening on this day in history. Oh, you know what? I want to give a shout out and say hi to Vance Hills. Vance, good to see you. Thanks for watching. Vance watches every day. I met his wife, Jacqueline Hills, the other day. There she is in the middle. And I said, Jacqueline, would you like to stand on a box? And she said, no, I'm fine down here. There is Sherry Valkachuk on the left. And fun fact, Jacqueline was JTV's Austin Curtis's third grade teacher at Concord Schools, Concord Elementary. How about that? So, Jacqueline, thanks for teaching our own Austin Curtis all that he's learned, because he's pretty much everything he learned it by the third grade.
I was going to say pretty much ends.
Yeah, he stopped after third grade. It's like, But anyway, Vance Hills, thanks for watching. We appreciate it. We love having you tuned in. And also Jacqueline, it was nice seeing you the other night at the fair. I think I'm going to go back because I think Jacqueline will let me in for free. Maybe. And thanks to Sherry Valkachuk, who didn't let me in for free, but when I went back, she gave me my money back. So thanks. Thanks to Jacqueline, Sherry, and Vance Hills. Now on to Today in the J, brought to you by Experience Jackson. And today, the Jackson County Fair continues at Keeley Park. Here's what's happening on this day. It's Veterans Day, so veterans get in free all day. And tonight, they have the K105.3 karaoke contest at 6:30 on the Keeley stage. They also have today, I'm going to miss it, the pie baking contest. Tomorrow, Friday, it's Industrial Day, sponsored by JAMA, and they will have the Wolverine NTPA tractor and truck pulls in the grandstand. 7 o'clock show for that. And on Saturday, it's Kids Day. And kids, you'll have all kinds of fun things to do. And at the end of the night, it's the Demo Derby at 7 o'clock. And that wraps up the 172nd Jackson County Fair. Great fair, great weather all week long. If you haven't been, I hope you can make it. Tonight, the Revolutionary War Patriots of Jackson County presentation. Linda Haas and David Van Hoof, authors of this book, Revolutionary War Patriots of Jackson County, Michigan, will be giving their presentation on this new book. It tells the untold stories of 22 revolutionaries who moved to Jackson County in their sunset years, retired here, and then they died and they're buried here. Free copies of the book will be available to the first 15 people who arrive. It starts at 6 o'clock, goes to about 7:30, Carnegie branch of the Jackson District Library. Now, Jackson did not exist during the Revolutionary War. We were still part of Native American territory, so we had no settlers, and we didn't send anyone to the Revolutionary War. There's no one to send. But after Jackson became Jacksonburg and Jacksonopolis and then Jackson, we did have people that fought in the Revolutionary War that moved here. And this book is the story of those 22 people. It's amazing the research that Linda and David did. So if you want to learn more about it or get the book, go there tonight. The 75th anniversary home office branch celebration of American One Credit Union continues today. They are having activities right now, and if you go over there, you can enter your name into a drawing. They're giving away Tigers tickets and other prizes. Happy 75th anniversary to American One Credit Union. And the Our Lady of Fatima annual parish rummage sale begins today, goes till 5 o'clock. They'll have gently used clothing and home goods to vintage antique finds, and you will be able to shop today, tomorrow, and I believe it goes into Saturday as well, 9 to 5 at Our Lady of Fatima on Napoleon Road in Michigan Center. And while you're out at Michigan Center, you might want to hang around tonight for Leone Summer Nights. That runs from 6 till 9 at Leone Township Park right there on 5th Street in downtown Michigan Center. They have a band, they have food trucks, kids activities, and vendors. A fun night at Leone Township Park. Also, this weekend, we've got auditions continue for the Full Monty. That happens Friday afternoon from 4:30 to 7 at Jackson's First Presbyterian Church. And then on Saturday, we've got the Art Pop at Ogma. We'll have more on that a little bit later. And the Birds, Blooms, and Butterflies Festival on Saturday from 9 to 3 at Dahlem. And again, more on that a little bit later. And there you have it. That's today. And the weekend in the J, presented by Experience Jackson. And we encourage you to check out experiencejackson.com and jtv.tv to find out what's going on. Don't be one of those people that says, oh, I missed it, I didn't know. Find out ahead of time at jtv.tv and experiencejackson.com. Our show today being brought to you by Accelerate Jackson. Are you looking to build a stronger Jackson County? Accelerate Jackson is making it happen with over $131 million invested, more than 1,300 jobs created, and big wins like the Jackson Technology Park North. And I think they've got 3 projects already for that technology park. From talent development to housing and business growth, AJC is leading the charge. Visit acceleratejacksoncounty.org and be part of the movement. If not us, then who? We have a great lineup of guests on our show today. We are helping everybody get ready for back to school. And today we are going to help the Yellow Jackets. We have Superintendent of Concord Community Schools, Becky Hutchinson, in with us. And she is getting all ready to get the district up and running. Also today, we'll be taking you to the fair. Andy and Jennifer spent some time at Fisk Fries. We'll preview the Jackson Pride Fest, which is coming up next weekend. Rebecca Calkins and Mystique Ott will be here from Jackson Pride. We will meet Miss Jackson Crossroads 2025, Peyton Perry Radcliffe. And the co-executive director of Miss Crossroads, Tina Cook, will be here as well. They're making some changes to this pageant. And Rick Walton from the Walton Insurance Group. All this and more here today on JTV. Great to have you with us. Great to have Vance with us. And we'll get started right after this.